Okay, so here's a problem. So we want to find the instantaneous rate of change for f of x equals negative x squared plus 9 at x equals 4. So on the left-hand side, I wrote down the steps. So the first thing that we want to figure out is we want to find the difference quotient. Then after that, we're going to evaluate the limit as h goes to 0 of the difference quotient that we found in step 1. And then after that, we want to plug in the x value that they give us. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do, let's do step number 1. I'll put that in 1 in green. So the first step is that we want to find the difference quotient f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Okay? Now notice here that we already know some information. We already know what f of x is. F of x was just equal to negative x squared plus 9. That was already given to us. So that's something that we can just plug in here. Okay, so when I go ahead and do this, this is going to be over h. We already know what this part is. Okay, this part is just going to be f of x plus h, which in this case was negative x squared plus 9, because that was already given. Now this part is a little trickier because all we got to do is take this x plus h. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in green, and I'm going to plug it in there. So when I get f of x plus h, this is just going to be plugging in the x plus h wherever I see an x. And there should be the x plus h. Don't forget about the squared. So this is going to be negative x plus h whole quantity squared plus 9. Okay? So that's what we get. Now this is going to be a little computational, but it's still doable. So this is going to give me, let me not distribute the negative first. Let me go ahead and FOIL this one out. So I'm going to have x plus h times x plus h. Okay, then I'm going to have a plus 9. This negative, I'm going to distribute it to both of these things. Negative and negative give me a positive x squared. Negative and positive gives me negative 9 divided by h. Okay, now I still have this negative out here. When I FOIL this out, I'm going to get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So when I FOIL all this out, this is what the final answer will be. Plus 9 plus x squared minus 9 divided by h. What I would just suggest is try not to skip too many steps because it's really easy to make a mistake. Okay, now let's go ahead and distribute this negative to every term. Negative x squared minus 2xh minus h squared plus 9 plus x squared minus 9 divided by h. So notice that a couple things are going to cancel each other out. The x squareds go away. So do the 9s. And all I'm left with now is just a negative 2xh minus h squared divided by h. Okay? And this is the final answer for my difference quotient, because now in my second step, what I want to do is evaluate this limit. So now I'm going to take the limit, I'll just write it in blue. I'm going to take the limit as h goes to 0 of this thing that I just figured out. So it's going to be negative 2xh minus h squared divided by h. Now remember, I can just plug in the 0, but I'm going to have an undeterminate form. So I'm going to first try to factor this. So I'm going to have the limit as h goes to 0. I'm going to factor the top part, take out a negative h. You can take out a negative h. And what I'm going to get inside is I'm going to get a 2x plus h divided by h. So now the h's go away, and I'm going to have the limit as h goes to 0 of negative 2x plus h. Now I'm going to evaluate the limit at h goes to 0. So I'm going to have negative 2x plus 0. So my answer is going to be negative 2x. Okay, now I'm not done yet because the last step now, so let me put that in purple. My last step is now to plug in the x value. So I just figured out what this was. This was negative 2x. Now all I'm going to do is just plug in the positive 4, because that was what we were trying to solve. So now this will be just negative 8. So, and this is my answer. Now graphically, if you wanted to know what was going on, if I were to graph this particular graph, so this is actually a parabola. It starts at 9, and it actually is a sad parabola because there's a negative, so it's going downward. What this is telling me that at x equals 4, so let's say this is x equals 4, at this particular point, the slope of this of this line is -8. That's basically what this is telling you. That's what the instantaneous rate of change is. So hopefully this problem helped out. Feel free to rewind this as much as you can, but this is how you would do problems like this.